This thing is crazy. Okay, so this is take 3. Let me say this again. Okay. Hello, it's me, Joelle. My hair is crazy like a lion because I took a shower and I couldn't find my shower cap, and of course my hair got wet. So I just put it in this little ploopity ploopity. It is what it is. Okay, so I've been trying to make a video for the longest of time, but my computer has been acting really weird ever since November. And this charger that I got, it was like taking charge or whatever. Then the charger broke, and then I just got a new one. And then come to find out, it's not even the charger, it's the computer. And I just don't feel like buying another computer. So, and I don't feel like holding the charger, like you gotta hold it a certain way for it to work. So I'm just like, whatever. So, here it is. I'm doing this on my phone, and I'm doing it in the kitchen, so the light is good. First things first. Well, I went to the doctor last month on the 20th, 21st, 20th, something like that. 21st. Whatever day was a Friday. And when I went to the doctor, I was like a little disappointed because I was going to tell them that I want to get my leg amputated. Well, both of them are technically my KT leg, but the one that it's apparent in is the right one. And the only reason I wanted to do that is because I was just getting so overwhelmed and so annoyed. And anybody that knows me knows I have been against amputation since it was first brought up when I was like 12 or something. I don't even think I was 12, like 10. And I was like, no, I would never do that. So it was kind of like upsetting that I had thought about it, but I was just at a place like, oh, whatever, I'm just going to deal with it. And then it was so crazy because every time, like when I got the doctor's appointment and it kept getting like closer to the doctor's appointment, I was like, oh my God, I don't even know if I want to do this. And I just want to fight for myself. And I feel like it's giving up. And then I had looked online and I saw some prosthetics, and they're lifelike and they look like your skin. And I was like, okay, maybe I'll do this. And then I was like researching, you got to take them off when you go to sleep. And I don't think that I would want to do that. I just wouldn't feel like myself. My face is so fat. Oh my God, I'm about to go on a diet. Okay, so I wouldn't feel like myself. So, I was second thinking it. And then when I went to the doctor's office, I like brought it up and I was like, okay, do you guys know what I should do to prepare myself for this? And he was basically like, don't think about amputation. And it was so awkward because like last year he told me like, oh, you should think about amputation. And then all of a sudden he was like, don't think about it. So I was like, well, why? And he was like, well, because we can do this debulking surgery, which is what I had a long time ago. And it was great because it took the KT out and it hasn't come back. And that was years ago. That was like when I was telling you about when they first brought up the amputation, like 11 years old or 10 or whatever I said. And so he's like, we're going to do that on the hip. And then we're going to do a hip replacement. And then it's going to release the leg because it's like that. And it stuck like that for a long time. And we're trying to figure out if it was like self-conflicted, which I'm like, how? I don't even remember how it happened. It's just like it just happened one day and it just was. So come to find out, the reason that it is like that is because not only is the hip out of socket, it's not aligned. So if I get the hip replacement and it realigns it, then everything should straighten out. So I was really happy about that. So I keep looking out the window. It's so dreary out there. And I don't feel good because of the rain. Oh. But, oh, okay. Yeah. So the surgery is in July, and it's April now. April, May, June, 3 months. Don't have a surgery date yet, but I'm preparing myself for it. I'm trying to move because I'm just sick of my location. This place is irritating me. And I have an extra room that I don't really need anymore. So it's even irritating me more. So I've been looking for condos and like luxury apartments to where I don't have to hear the noise of a bunch of people. And I want to get like a smaller place or whatever, and the rent's going to be cheaper, so that's more money in my pocket. And I'm just saving up because I don't know how long I'm going to be in the hospital, and I just want to like hurry up and move or find somewhere to move or figure out what I'm going to do so that I can allow myself to keep saving up money, because who knows what's going to happen. Like the last time I had surgery, that really big one, those years ago, I think I was in hospital for like a month. Or maybe like 3 weeks in the hospital. No, I think it was like 2 weeks or 3 weeks in hospital and 2 or 3 weeks at home. I don't know. So I'm just preparing for that. And I'm just wondering how it's going to be, because it's like a major surgery, and I haven't had major surgery in a very long time. I've been having those small surgeries, and they just been so easy to just walk away from. And I've been feeling fine. Well, I was feeling like a little sick, and I had like a bad reaction like 2 times. But it wasn't anything that I couldn't take care of myself. So I'm just wondering how this surgery is going to go and how it's going to affect me taking care of myself. Because the way my life is set up, I don't have people around me that are going to help me. I have like 1 person, maybe 2, no, like 3, but I don't know. So I'm just wondering how that's going to be. And for my KT update, my side is getting huge, more big than it was before. My face is matching my side. It's blowing up, but for different reasons. My leg, it's been so annoying. It's been like hurting all the time, especially during the rain. My back, I need to see a chiropractor because my back is messed up. And it's like, I know that it's messed up because of my tumor. That's why I'm so happy to be getting it done. Well, not tumor, malformation. So I'm so happy to be getting it done because like, it's just weird. And it's just annoying to have back problems at 25 years old. I mean, I feel like an old person. My back was like cracking today. It cracked today. It was weird. And it was like painful too. So I was like, oh, I can't wait to have this surgery. And, oh, yeah. Ow. Sorry. These are like burning in my ear. Something's wrong with them. Gotta get some new ones. iPhones, the accessories suck. I just had to buy 2 new chargers because when you lose your iPhone charger, oh, your life is over. And now the earbuds. Okay, so what was I about to say? Okay, yeah. So my feet, I never showed my feet, but they're wide. They look exactly like mine. They're wide. The right one, yeah, the right one looks exactly like this, and it's a little curved. And then the left one is more curved that way, and it looks exactly like this. So, I forgot what they said because I really didn't pay attention, because I hate feet. I should pay attention because, I mean, it is mine. They are mine. But they said something about my feet, like straighten them out or something, or straighten them out, something like that. So, that's exciting, too. But I hope it's not at the same time, because that's going to be too much, and I can't function in a wheelchair. I could barely function on crutches. I'm always falling. But I mean, if I have to, I will. But I don't want to be in a wheelchair. Oh yeah, my last video, I was going to show, I used this Palmer's. I don't feel like getting it, so I'll just tell you. I used Palmer's cocoa butter lotion and Vaseline with cocoa butter in it. by Palmer's. That's what I use on my KT to keep it from being so dry. And like the part that bleeds, I put the Vaseline on there, and then I put my wraps on there, and it like doesn't really close it, but it helps it from not sticking and ruining my skin. Somebody asked me about that, and I forgot. What did somebody asked me about something else? I forgot. And I'm not trying to like be mean to anybody that has an amputation. I mean, like, I think it's wonderful. I really do. I just don't think it's for me. I think that people that have amputations and prosthetics that work for them, excuse me, and it's just helping them to be more mobile, like a phone, then that's great. But me, I couldn't see it for myself unless I was older, like 80 or something, then I would do it. But right now, it's just not the time. And I'm not saying that you're not a fighter, because I don't know your struggle. But I'm just saying within myself, I'm going to fight for myself. And I'm going to fight for things that I believe in regarding my situation. So it's not for me. Oh, and I wanted to talk about this. Okay. Regular people don't understand me when I say this, but it is so annoying when you go to the doctor's office and some heifer or hefe, man heifer is hefe. I just made that up. Comes in the room with the doctor and stands there and does one of these. What? And then you then have to say, who is this person? And and then the doctor, they never say it. The doctor says, oh, this is a student nurse or a student doctor. That is so rude. And then me, being the type of person I am, I go crazy. I go off because it's rude to me. Ew, who does that? And if you're studying to be a doctor, why are you making facial expressions? Because something is different to you. No. They need to introduce themselves at the door and then allow you to say yes or no. And did you notice they always come in when you have on like a gown or something? They never come in when you have your clothes on, your regular clothes. Oh my God, it just blows my mind. I can't be the only person to get so offended by that, but it makes me want to sock them in the mouth, which violence is no way to go. But that's the first thing I think of when I see that foolishness and foolery. Okay. Oh, and I made a KT Facebook page, which I'm being really horrible at updating because I've just been so busy with life and KT and boredom. And it's like I'm bored, but I'm not really bored because I have too much stuff to do. Like clean my house is one. But it's called KT Our Way. And if you're following me on Facebook, Joelle Horton, or in parentheses, Ami Shaw, Amiee, then you see it. Ooh. I feel a sneeze coming on. And I'm getting some messages, but like when you have the Facebook app, it doesn't show you messages that go into the other folder. So I've been getting messages that are like 2 months old. So I'm not ignoring anybody. I just don't see it when they're on the other because I have the mobile app and I never log on my computer. Well, first of all, my computer's broke. I never log on my computer, and I don't log on to like the site version on my phone. It's just like a hassle when you have the app. So just bear with me, or send another message, or send me a friend's request with who you are in the thing, because I'll just erase you because I don't know, you're a spy, an ex-boyfriend, I don't know who you are. So just say like, oh, this is so-and-so about KTS, and I'll like, oh, okay, cool. And I don't want people to think that I'm being mean. Like, I get asked general questions like, oh, how are you dealing with pain? And I'll say, well, I don't have too much pain. And then that's what I'll say. Because, like, I don't know you, and I'm kind of like a shy person. So I'm just answering the question. So don't think that I'm like, ugh, I don't have too much pain. Because it's not like that. It's just like, oh, I don't have too much pain. And sometimes I'll say, like, okay, well, because it's really, I don't know. In my situation, there's nothing you can do about it but sit there and take it. Unless you want to be doped up on medicine and sleep all day. I don't have time for that. So it's really not much. That's the question I get asked a lot. It's not much you can do. Unless you want to be on medicine, like I just said. You can elevate your leg. You can ice it. That's like a temporary thing. I have a bad habit of doing this to my leg. And it's like, I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm hitting where the pain is and it stops for just a second. But it still don't really, it's not something that just is like a remedy. It's like a quick fix, I guess. And I'm going to do acupuncture and I'm going to vlog about it. I'm going to do acupuncture on my tumor, my malformation. And I talked to my doctor about it and they're like, it's totally fine because it doesn't go all the way down to your veins. And they were like, even if it does go to your veins, you have way too many in there, so they'll be helping you out. How rude. So I'm going to do that probably next week because I just paid all of my bills last week. It's the third of the month. So I just paid all my bills last week. I get paid tomorrow. But that check is going to pay stuff on my credit. So I guess I'm paying more bills tomorrow. So next week, I'll have some money for myself. Well, actually, I'll have a little bit of money for myself already. So actually week after next. But I just don't want to go into my extra money. I like feeling like a baller, having money in my checking and savings. So next Friday, I will probably go to acupuncture because I don't think you need to make an appointment, but I'm going to figure that out. So I'll go next Friday or I'll go the Monday after next because then my checks will be to me. Well, that check would be. And, oh my God, my kidney. They said that they don't know what's going on with my kidney, so I have to contact a doctor who specializes in kidney treatment. And basically, I'm not worried anymore because I could just get it removed. And then if something happens to the right kidney, I get that one removed too and get a kidney transplant. And I know people in my family would give me their kidney, so, and I have a big family, so I'm not really worried about the kidney thing anymore. But hopefully I could keep my own kidneys and hopefully it's fine. The right one, it was nothing wrong with it. It was just a big freaking malformation underneath it. It's like smushing the poor kidney. I don't know if you can really smush it and make it explode or whatever, but it was just like, it didn't look too good. And then the one on the left was the one that has the KT in it. So that's kind of crazy because internal bleeding, if it decides to explode or something, ew. I think either way, I do want to just get that taken out. Just to be sure, because the thought of it freaks me out. Okay, well, this is a long video. I think it's like the longest video I have on here. It's like going on 19 minutes. I have so much stuff to talk about. Message me, Facebook me, Joelle Horton, or Ami Shaw, or Joelle Ami Horton Shaw, because that's my name. If you haven't figured that out yet, that's my name. Facebook, Instagram is Joelle Ami. Email me. No, don't email me because my email's acting weird. My Gmail, the app. Okay, don't email me. Facebook me, Instagram me, or tweet, as Oprah says. Tweet me on Twitter, Joelle Ami. Or just message me on here, on the comments bar, you know. So, we will be in touch. Boom.